السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مختبر هذا الأسبوع راح يتحدث عن deposit and pigments example عن deposit and pigments اللي تكلمنا عنها مسبقا في المحاضرة النظري. واحدة من الexamples راح تكون عن deposition of lipofuscin pigment. In this example there is a section in the heart muscle and these are the cardiac myocyte. نقدر نشوف الستريشن واضح جدا بالسيتوبلازم of these muscle cell, nucleus, healthy muscle cell. The only abnormal thing is the deposition of these granules. These are brown to golden color granules deposit in the cytoplasm of cardiac myocyte, and these are lipofuscin pigment which is associated with aging process and usually have no destructive changes in the tissue and not injurious, not affect the function of the cell. The second slide, here there is a section of the liver. These are the hepatocyte polygonal cell arranged in trabecular pattern. The abnormal thing here is the deposition of these granules which are brown in color deposited in the cytoplasm of the hepatocyte. These are iron pigment or hemosiderin pigment. Excess iron deposition can occur in many organs in the body such as the liver, heart, kidney, and this is a pathological process and can lead to dysfunction of the liver and can result in liver failure. Such a condition of iron overload can occur in some inherited disorders of iron metabolism and can occur with repeated transfusion in patients with disorders, hematological disorder that require multiple frequent transfusion of blood, can lead to excess iron in the body and deposition of it in various organs such as in patients with thalassemia اللي هي نوع من أنواع فقر الدم الوراثي. Here is an Prussian blue stain. This is a special stain used to demonstrate the deposition of iron. يعني iron deposition can resemble another granules such as lipofuscin pigments. So in order to detect or confirm that the granules are iron, we can stain them with a special stain. We call it Prussian blue. Give me this bluish color staining of this granule confirm that these granules are iron. Another example of abnormal deposition or excess deposition of substances in the body is the protein deposition. One of the type of protein is immunoglobulins. We know that plasma cells secrete immunoglobulins and can store them in their cytoplasm. So excess amount of immunoglobulins can deposit in the plasma cell without release in some disorders of a plasma cell. One of them is multiple myeloma اللي هي تعتبر malignant disease of a plasma cell. Also in some inflammatory disorder can be seen. Here this is a round hyaline pinkish color granules in the cytoplasm of plasma cell. These granules or globules نسميها Russell bodies which represent an aggregate of immunoglobulins that distain the endoplasmic reticulum inside the plasma cell and give me these globules. So Russell bodies are aggregates of immunoglobulins that deposit in excess in the plasma cell cytoplasm. Another example of abnormal deposit of some substances is the cholesterol deposition which is considered as endogenous substance. Cholesterol present in our body, so it is an endogenous substance, can deposit in excess in the wall of the arteries leading to atherosclerosis اللي هو نسميه تصلب الشرايين. So this is a section, longitudinal section in the artery opened longitudinally here and here. This is the lumen, يعني نسميها الانتما, the lining of the blood vessel. In the eye here there is an early stages of atherosclerosis اللي هي still just accumulation of cholesterol inside the vessel beneath the mucosa, beneath the intima of the vessel. So appear as a fatty streaks, خطوط yellowish in color, only deposition of cholesterol. So this early stage in atherosclerosis can occur very early in our life, even in teenage. Then there will be a progressive deterioration of the deposition of cholesterol associated with further changes that lead to atherosclerosis. One of them is the deposition of fibrous tissue or proliferation of fibroblasts that give the fibrous tissue leading to formation of fibrous plaques. هذه البلاكس اللي هي whitish in color, elevated from the wall or from the lumen. هذه an more advanced stage than the fatty streak. This is the fibrous plaques. Microscopically, we can see changes of atherosclerosis in the wall of the artery. This is the wall of the artery. هذا الlumen from the inside to the outside. هنا هاي عندي المصل الموجودة بالblood vessel wall. Here beneath the lining, beneath the intima, there is deposition of cholesterol. This is the cholesterol cleft اللي هي عبارة عن تشوفها مثل كأنما إبر صايرة شكلها إبري, عبارة عن empty spaces because the cholesterol dissolved in the material of processing. During processing of the tissue to form a slide, some substances can be used that dissolve the cholesterol, لذلك تترك بمكانها الكوليسترول empty spaces. هاي الempty spaces تدل لنا على وجود الفات, وجود كان هنا اكو موجود عندي فات, ف present as cholesterol eclipse اللي هي هذا كله deposition of cholesterol. Here there is above the cholesterol there will be a reaction including inflammatory cell infiltrate. هنا ما واضحة inflammatory in this section except those few blue color dots عبارة عن inflammatory cells with the proliferation of fibroblasts from the medium and deposition of migration of fibroblasts here from the media. عبارة عن المايوسايت تصير عندها fibroblastic activity أيضا, deposition of fibrous tissue with some of the newly formed blood vessel with formation finally راح تكون لي الفايبرس بلاك اللي هي elevated, ويا ال progression of the disease ممكن هاي تكبر البلاك وتسد لللومن of the blood vessel. فهي الكوليسترول cleft microscopically. Thank you so much.